Okay, listen to me, you untamed fucking monkeys, you.
Oh, you're... Here we go.
You fuckers listen to me. I had a hell of a day, okay? And by the grace of God, it got better at the right time and the right circumstances. And the last thing I need from you wild fucking heathens. Should I be cussing this early? The last thing I need from you wild heathens.
Fuck it, Kenton.
is for you to get all fucking belligerent on me and rush me.
Kent started the whole thing.
This is fucking
I could
crazy.
be downstairs watching an episode of Rockford Files or something instead of
Waiting.
Wait. How many times you put the clock back?
I think twice.
I think it was twice, wasn't it? So
yeah.
I'm sweating, Kent. Like, I want to take I'm fucking sweating here.
You turn on me.
And then she had to ruin my fucking moment and go, Kent said, hurry the fuck up. And that put me under even more pressure.
And then I told him what everybody else was doing. I didn't tell him what Wagyu was doing because then that really would have just sent him over at the edge.
I don't need Wagyu shit neither.
Oh, and it was shit too. It was fucking hilarious.
My fucking God. Hold on. I'm sweating. Hang on.
This cup was full.
All right, well, I guess we're gonna jam him out a little bit. He had something cooking up, so, and then his moog wasn't responding, and
Well, he's wiped all his hair off now.
oh yeah, he's done.
He needs to learn to relax.
You did it.
Oh, you motherfuckers.
I tell you, I was having a blast over here just
Okay,
reading
is the
the
AC on in here?
I'm
gonna have to turn this fan on. I'm sorry.
he's kerfunkled.
Where's Lamar?
He's gone. That's why I'm fucked up, Ken. I gotta do this shit.
Oh, I see.
He's in Pennsylvania visiting his girlfriend. Oh my goodness.
I gotta drink my Kool-Aid and shit. It's like a black man's
your red drink.
Yeah, my red drink. It's
Your
like
red
it's like a
drink.
black man sedative and shit. Get a man some Kool-Aid. If you laugh, Kent, you're racist.
Banana Rider said he
shit.
can't hear anything. Is it just me? I think it might be just you.
It might be just you.
Sorry.
Okay, at least I wrote this in the key of C to make it easy on myself. And
There you go.
I tell you, I went through a lot of shit, Kent. A lot of shit. And well, I'll have to tell you about it offline.
Oh, that bad.
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
Oh,
very-
right, okay.
Very bad. All right. Well, you ready to let some steam out? And,
Yeah.
You know.
And it's rushed, so don't fucking judge me, boys, girls.
Oh, for being rushed, it's well, you'll hear.
It will be fine.
That's what I keep telling him.
Jesus.
Can't join in if you want to join in.
I might be able to. It's in C.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I know where C is. Yay. Is anybody else coming in?
Right now, I don't think so.
Trader to the Living said, I like the purple stuff. There you go.
Yeah.
Also known as grape.
Your turn.
That's the perfect patch, Kent.
Fag break.
God damn, you can't. Talk about being the magic man, showing up at the right time after the right situation.
Yeah, but bitch, you tried to take on an 80 in a loudness war.
I know.
I did.
That's never going to happen.
I tried. I really tried to.
You did very well.
That was great.
I was messing with those filter controls, and I love doing that on certain drones. Just sounds so clean. I think the Hydra-Synth is going to go down as one of the best synthesizers created.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think it'll ever look up to or be considered something near the CS80, where it was this digital synth that proved a lot of people wrong?
Yeah, but over the years, there's been lots of what we would call key machines that came along that made a big impact, you know. But yeah, this girl, I never get bored with this Hydra ever.
Me either. And the more I play with it, the more I learn about it, what it can do, and
yeah. But it's always been a very, very personal thing anyway, because I mean, certain machines, some people hate and other people like love with a passion because it speaks to them. So technically, every machine has the potential of being
the greatest machine.
Greatest machine ever. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know if I meant it like. Do you think the Hydra-Synth goes underrated for what it truly is?
I would say what tends to speak louder than words is the amount of them sold.
Yeah.
You look in, 9 times out of 10 you see somebody's studio and there will be a Hydra in it, whether it be the 49 or the Explorer or the Deluxe, you know.
Yeah.
Because the thing was that you get a lot of bang for your buck at the end of the day with the Hydra.
Right. Especially the Deluxe. It's like, I'm glad I waited it out, you know?
Yeah. Because, I mean, the Deluxe was, I think she was 17.
17, yeah. And it gave you a couple of more keys or another octave, I think.
Well, it gave you, it's like two 49s on top of each other, isn't it, really?
Right. So it gave you two more octaves, right?
Yeah. But giving you a glide strip and polyphonic aftertouch, you know it's a nod towards this girl.
Yeah.
It just, well, I mean, some of the patches on it. It's like, and it does it well,
Right.
So, but I mean, these polybrute, that's, it's another one that as time goes by will make its mark, in one way or another.
Yeah.
Like so many before. I mean, a lot of the vintage ones, they got this, magical, romantic sort of vibe to them. But I think, because back in the day, back in the 70s, early 70s especially, there wasn't a lot to choose from. So anything was welcomed with open arms.
Right.
And was used very prolifically. So, when the Mini came out, I mean, there wasn't much you could choose from.
Mm-hmm.
And most of them were the prices of people's bleeding houses.
Right.
So, and that's why Mini Moogs were so prolifically used in music. Therefore, they built up this whole, backstory and culture to them that, carries on today in many respects. So,
And I think it was priced right too, like compared to Moog and many other makers. I think the Deluxe and all of the Hydra-Synth models were priced perfectly for what the machine does. One might even say they were underpriced.
Well, they certainly gave that impression, because when you looked at the spec and then you heard the price and you went, that can't be right.
Yeah.
And not many machines will give you that reaction. I mean, when the M8X came out, And I went, oh, wow, the stuff that this can do, you know. And then go, oh, it's $5,000. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, it came as no surprise.
Right.
The price of this puppy did. You know, an eyebrow went up. And I went, really? In that case?
And it's not like it's something you bought, the Hydrocent Deluxe, and said, okay, yeah, I like it. Let me push this back aside, rack it somewhere, and I'll bring it out whenever I want. It essentially just stays in front of you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it took pride of place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really, really chilled with it. It was one of those machines that just went, take me. Like that. Yeah, bitch, I'm all over you. Yeah, absolutely. You know?
Right.
This poor little thing would look like a painter's radio under a blue light.
I wonder if anybody has ever described it like that as
in certain circles. Specialist circles, yes, certainly.
They should reach out to you for advertisement.
Yeah,
I'm sure you'll sell a whole bunch.
You know, I can see the sales poster now, me standing there wanking over a hydrogen, going, it's the best fuck I ever had.
Oh, man.
So,
you know what's scary is somebody can probably do that with AI.
Right? You know they could.
Well, yeah.
They could, yeah. It's so fucked
I'm
up.
already regretting I said it now.
Right? I mean, do you not remember the donkey meme?
Wait. Is Panda in the comments?
Yeah, Panda's in the comments.
Oh, shit, it's over with.
Yeah, there we are.
Don't you remember
you fucked up now?
Yeah.
I'm toast, mate.
Don't you remember you riding a hog? That went around.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a T-shirt.
There's a T-shirt. Yeah, Viral Beats has that T-shirt, actually. And he wears it a lot.
I'm amazed somebody hasn't done the Dino T-shirt yet.
Right?
Well, yeah, I know. There's another one.
Yeah.
I really put my face up for it, don't I?
Donald Duck asked, did they ever release a Hydrocent in different colors? Yes. There's an orange one, and I believe Sin Samurai showed a silver one, or was that a myth? I don't know. Sin Samurai's in here, isn't he? Yeah, he's in here. Was there a silver one, Sammy? I can't remember.
Yeah.
So black, orange, and silver. Now, I wonder if Rourke Industries.
Oh, Wagyu said the silver one is real.
Oh, it's real. Okay, thanks, Wags. Yeah, I didn't know for sure.
It's like saying Samurai saying about the end cheeks on the Hydra. I mean, if that isn't a nod to the Jupiter 8 and the Jupiter 6, I don't know what is.
The Chrome edition. Okay, so there's a Chrome special edition. Is nuts. See if you can't pull a picture up of the Chrome special edition.
Okay.
But I knew Kent. I knew from the grapevine, because I was interested in the Hydrocent back when I lived in Washington State. Yeah. And I knew through the grapevine, somebody in Reddit put, and I just happened to stumble upon this. I didn't know if it was true or not, but I was like, well, fuck it. I ain't got nothing to lose. But he was saying, or this guy was saying, wait 3 months and they're going to come out with the deluxe edition. And I thought it was bullshit, but
yeah,
I was like, on the off chance that this is not bullshit, I told the wife, just save the money. And I think it's going to be another $300 or something like that. Let's just wait and see. And sure as shit, it came out.
Is it that one, Sammy?
Okay.
Oh, look at that. I mean, if that's real.
That's quite nice, actually.
Damn.
It looks clean.
It looks like a total different machine, though, doesn't it?
Well, see, Dickhead here didn't see such articles and had already bought the 49.
Oh, shit.
And then, so when the deluxe came out, I went, oh, must have. So I lent my 49 to Robbie because he weirdly didn't have a Hydra.
What?
Yeah, I know. So he was, talking to getting one. I said, well, look, use my one on a long-term loan, like that DX1. Just use it on a long-term loan, and you get some fun out of it. Because now I've got the deluxe. It really does cancel out the 49. Although there are some patches, I believe, that were on the 49 that didn't come over to the deluxe.
Right, and they didn't get.
But it doesn't mean they're not available for the deluxe.
Right, yeah, because you can go on deluxe website. Yeah. But I mean, I'm so glad I got that. You had the single and you had the multi-layer. And Oh my God, the patches for the multi-layered is just ridiculous. Now I see. Now I see why that extra $300.
Sammy said orange end cheeks on that chrome.
Oh my God,
But orange end cheeks on this one.
On this right here would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what do you say? It's Chinese silver.
I'm not even sure what that is.
We did do a white 80. It was a special order, and they wanted the CS80 done in white. With gold lettering and lines and stuff on it. And we went, yeah, if that's what you want, you can have it. I said,
so what do? Do you find somebody that does molding and give them the specs for it, or?
Well, what we tend to do is like, I mean, the last I had a CS80 come in. I think it was 2009, and it was complete, but it didn't have a front panel at all. It was missing. So all these controls were just in a carrier bag, tied up and sat on top of the keyboard.
Yeah.
And the bloke says, can we do something about a front panel for it? I said, yeah, well, I'll have a look and see if we can find somebody might be breaking up an 80 somewhere, because back then they were, we can find one. So I made one on the CNC, made a whole new front panel for it. And what we decided, or he decided, because he said he'd like it, because he didn't know what colour he wanted it. And I said, well, you can have it any colour you want, or you can have it, shall we say, au naturel. I said, if I do the front panel out of mahogany, for instance, and then flat it, stain it, wax and polish it, so it's a wood finish, and we print on that. And he went, oh, that sounds lovely. Yeah, can I have that? I went, yeah, okay. So I did that for him. So he's got this wood, mahogany front panel.
Something about wood, man.
Yeah.
I can only imagine. Oh, okay. So the Sub 37 has wood end cheeks, and it's just something appealing about wood on synthesizers,
Yeah. We see like really good wood, a really good hardwood, is so expensive now.
Yeah.
And it would, today, it would account for nearly half the price of the synthesizer if it had a wood case,
Right.
There's, you can use cheaper woods, but they tend to be softer, and they don't give you that finish. There's a difference between a teak coffee table, for instance, and a more fibery sort of
right, yeah,
wood. Do you know what I mean?
Wagyu said to do epoxy end cheeks with ground up praying mantises. Sis Samurai said,
Wagyu?
Well, Sis Samurai said, actually, praying mantis would be mental.
That would be dope, but not grounded up, right? Like, you want them intact.
Well, I did.
I
did a mini moog for a guy where he wanted it outrageously customized and stuff like that. And we had a guy who did gold plated knobs for it. We did all the front panel and everything for him, and he said he wanted something really different and special with the keys. So what I did for him, after consulting with him, is I made resin keys, and he had, I think it was dimes in the white keys, something like that.
Damn, that'd be nice.
And so they were done in blue, and then the blacks were done in this yellow resin. God, I was moulding these feckers for a couple of weeks. Honestly, it was such a job, and then fitting them to the keyboard and everything like that. And it looked incredible, but it affected how it played because the keys were quite heavy, and they don't come back as quick.
Right.
And he said, when he wants to do his kind of Rick Wakeman kind of leads, he said the keys are a bit slow, so the gate hasn't quite opened by the time, closed by the time he's hitting the next key.
Right, yeah.
And so he goes, can we uprate the springs? Oh, Jesus Christ. Uprating springs? I thought that'd be straightforward. It was not. But in the end, because we were trying out these different springs and finding different ways of tensioning them and stuff like that. And we got a set of these springs and we put it on. And I'm not kidding you. You could put a tennis ball on the keyboard and flip the key like that. This fucking tennis ball go up the upper end of the garden.
Damn.
Jeez.
It just ping like that, and you played it, and it was like, I said, yeah, but now it's hard to play. And it was trying to find a balance between a good quick retention, return tension and a play tension. And I think it took about 2 months before we got it just right,
All because you wanted it personalized.
He was a great customer, or as I like to call him, the upstairs bathroom. Because he paid for it, and because custom jobs, they cost money. So
Yeah.
So, in your mind, Kent, ASM did a great job with the poly aftertouch hydrosynth.
Yes.
All the models are really cool. And I know they did a fantastic job, and there are probably still some more firmwares they're going to release. But how does that company, as I'm looking at this right now, how do they do that better? Or do they just walk away from the hydrosynth and go a different direction?
I don't see areas for improvement on it, really. Not without going right back and starting again kind of thing. So probably the best thing they can do is explore another avenue now. Go down a different route and see what they can come up with. Because when it comes to the aftertouch response on this, it's the closest keyboard I've ever played to how it responds on here, on the AC. It's very close to it.
Really?
The Polybrute it's different again, but it does a hell of a lot more. And even, Yamaha's attempt at poly aftertouch again has, it's again similar, but I do prefer the way the Hydra does it over the feel that you get on the montage, weirdly. So, this was just this little sort of like little perfect moment in synth history that just, as far as my relationship with it was just one of those little perfect moments that come along now and again.
Doom wanted me to put up a poll to see how many people had a hydrosynth or not. Everybody voted, and it's split 50-50.
50-50.
Half of them have it, half of them don't.
I mean, that says
Isn't that
something.
Crazy?
That says a lot. I guess the next stop for them, if they really wanted to capitalize, there's a huge VST community out there. You think it would behoove them to throw a VST version out there?
Wait, of the hydrosynth?
Yeah.
I thought they did have one. I thought George said he has a desktop version.
That's a desktop. I'm talking about.
Oh, you're talking about the VST.
Yeah, all software.
Oh, gotcha.
I think doing a VST of it would kill its market. That's the problem with doing VSTs. It's like there's a VST of this montage, but you have to buy the montage to get access to it. Because otherwise, why would people spend $5,000 with Yamaha?
Right.
Right.
But they can buy the software for whatever because the software is always going to be cheaper.
Trader to the Living said they've said no VST. Oh, okay, well I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, it'd be the equivalent of shooting themselves in the face.
Right.
To make a VST of it. Once sales had fallen, and everybody who was going to buy a Hydra has now bought a Hydra, then yeah, maybe. That would be another market,
Yeah.
Of just keeping the legacy going, as it were, still making a few quid from the original investments. But I think ASM would probably will have to be, if they're not already, looking at something else now.
A completely new design, right? You would think they would have to walk away from the hydrosynth.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's time to have a look at something else. Now, it doesn't mean it'll be better, because many companies have done, come up with a little gem, and then the next 2 or 3 machines they do after that have been sort of like, nah, mate, yeah, not great.
Yeah,
I mean, like in Sonic, they did the Mirage. It did really, really well, mainly because it was a sampler, and it was under 2K in a market where samplers were costing 3, 5, 8, 14,000. So it did well because it gave access to everybody. Gave everybody access to sampling like that. And then the next thing they did was the Ensoniq, which was a synth, the ESQ1.
Mm.
And then they revisited the sampler again with the EPS, which was bigger, better, faster, more brilliant, poly aftertouch and Christ knows what else.
Right.
And then the VFX, which was go back to the synths again, but make it better again and all that sort of thing. And I think they even did an 88-note piano called, I think it was called a DP1 or something like that. Well, I should remember. I used to have one, but and it was a great big, dirty, stonking, great big thing. It wasn't. It weighed a ton. But it was a fantastic hammer action piano.
Trader to the Living said, Ken Flux said this weekend, if they didn't release a new product, they will not stay in business. But it didn't sound like anything was far in development.
No, it'd be a shame for ASM to go down the toilet after coming out with these gems.
Right.
You know?
I mean, how long could they ride this, though, Trader to the Living? How long could they ride on? I mean, I guess if you wanted one, you have one. I saw Donald Duck. Was he saying he wanted to get one? How many more people are... is it their desire to get one? I don't even know how we can answer that question.
Well, some people might be waiting for the machine to come into their price range,
right?
I.e., keeping an eye out for second-hand ones, but that isn't selling new sense, is it? So, and I must admit, this has been quite a while. I mean, for any company, especially in today's market, it's been quite a long time for ASM to actually pop up with something else.
Yeah, it is a stiff.
I mean,
market.
all right, some machines have longevity. Things like the Cincy had a longevity. People were still buying those things. 10 years after the first one come out. But then it did eventually die off, and obviously the company with it. But then there was a resurgence in it, but that was much later. No company can last that long without doing anything in between. So
George G's plans on getting one.
Yeah.
And then Uncle Chrome said a used Hydrosense is not that less of a price than the new one.
Yeah, they're just not
they probably
dropping.
have a great retail value.
Yeah.
Or resale value.
Here we are playing them, and you're getting the experience from people who actually own them.
Donald Duck wants to know, can you fully edit on the Hydra itself, or does it require an editor?
No, you could do it on itself, and the screen is large enough.
Really hands-on, You can get into the weeds with it, no problem from the front.
And it's so fucking easy, because if you hit a button, you're there. If you turn a knob, you're there.
Yeah.
You're in that parameter of...
And you get, 8 different parameters on the screen at any one time.
Right.
And then there's a knob for each parameter, so you can go. Editing is very, very easy.
Very easy.
Yeah.
I don't remember, did we download the editor for you?
We didn't, because I don't need it.
Yeah,
the only thing I need an editor for is my wave state and the TR8S.
Right, and the TR8S was a lifesaver.
Oh, that editor for the TR8S is amazing. You just breeze right through it, and then you can label everything, save it, done.
Yeah,
that was a beautiful thing Roland did.
That saved a lot of time and headache.
I thought I saw Mixmaster a couple of shows ago. He said
he's in here.
He lives in Milwaukee. It's funny because a lot of our family still lives in Milwaukee. That's north of us. My son Dylan, he went to the Navy. His first day was yesterday. He arrived last night. He was able to make only one 45-second phone call to a parent to let them know he got there safely. And right now he is going
miserable
through it. I know, for just being in, my brother and I were in the Sheriff's Department Academy, and it was paramilitary style. And I know what he's going through. Although the academy my brother and I went to was 6 months long, his, I believe, is 2.5 months long.
Yeah, almost 3.
10 weeks or something like that.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And right now, he is going through it. I asked him, I said, Dylan, have you been running? Have you been doing push-ups? Are you nervous? You know, I don't know what to think, Dad. I'm like, yeah, well, good luck to you, son. Of course, he looked up videos as to what to expect. And I'm like, not even the videos are really going to help you. Firsthand experience is quite the special thing.
Yeah, Uncle Chrome said, initiation is a bitch, but then a great career if you want it. Very true. Very true. If you really take advantage with what good, it can offer you.
He signed up for the 6 years to give him a sign-in bonus for it, and he gets a top secret clearance.
And then he gets
and he's going
schooling
and he's going into computers. And he'll be aboard. I don't know what
which would
ship
be great
yet,
to go into computers.
He'll spend a couple of years on the ship. Hopefully he's not on the Nimitz. They see weird shit on the Nimitz.
Or maybe he wants to.
Or maybe he wants to be on the Nimitz.
Yeah.
That's an aircraft carrier, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. I think so. I think I've landed on it.
Really?
Yeah. I think it was in Flight Simulator 98 or something.
Oh, on Xbox?
Yeah. Yeah, not in a real plane. Fucking hell, look at me.
Did you land well?
Of course I bloody did.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't know.
In fairness, it was a Cessna 150. I mean, those fuckers fly themselves, basically. Come on.
Yeah.
You blow on it and it takes off.
You could have been sleeping at the controllers and it would have been fine.
Oh, well, landing on an aircraft carrier. That's not a good time to go sleep, mate. I tell you.
Fuck, we saw that. We saw that shipping when we were living in Washington. It came into dock.
Yeah.
Oh my God! You don't get a sense of how big these fucking ships are.
They are,
were
aren't
we
they?
on the highway?
We were on the highway,
right?
And I was like, shit.
We felt like little miniature ants
Right.
next to it. It was insanely
I couldn't believe
huge.
how high the fucking deck was from the actual water. I'm like,
I
ooh,
almost-
you fall in, that hurts.
I almost didn't believe it was real. It was so massive.
Exactly, Wagyu. I told him, you're going to do something your dad, your uncle, and Marelyn haven't done. You're going to go see the world, son. You're going to go all over.
On our dime.
On
So
our-
you better enjoy it,
Right?
motherfucker.
Our tax-paying dime. Bastard. Yeah.
Oh, Uncle Chrome said, tell him to get all the certifications that computer people get. Cisco networks, certs, also money down in the road. Yeah, very true.
Yeah, he said if he really likes it, he's probably gonna stay in the Navy and just be a lifer. I was like, do what you got to do.
When they're in the higher ranks, like higher ranks, they do get a really good pension.
Yeah, there's a good pension on it.
Yeah.
And the wages are good to start with, and as well on top of that.
And health insurance and everything.
Yeah.
So.
But there's a lot of ass kissing has to be done. In the
Yeah.
You know it,
Yes.
yeah. And there's a lot of moving around. You're not really in one spot too long, you know. And
So you have to be okay with that too.
Yeah.
Like you have to be able to.
I imagine it wears on certain people, and they just can't do it anymore, and they find a
And
career elsewhere.
And some people thrive
Some people,
on that. Yeah.
If you don't want to be tethered down and you want to keep moving, yeah, I get it.
They
you
like
know?
the adventure, the constant different scenery and stuff. I remember when we were in Washington and we moved to those Gig Harbor townhomes. It was very populated with military.
Right. Yeah.
Because the
Navy especially.
was right there.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a naval base right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I had an interesting evening.
You did?
Yep, Steve Winwood phoned and he said he wants to get his CS80 picked up tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock.
Oh, so he's coming to see you, or he's going to have
No,
somebody?
he's getting a guy to come down. But he said the guy will be there 10 o'clock, tomorrow morning. And I'm going, his 80 is buried behind a mountain of fucking keyboards in the workshop.
Is it repaired though?
Yeah, it's all done. It's been done like 2 weeks now.
So you just said fuck off to the back.
Well, I just putting more stuff in front of it as I'm repairing stuff, and it's getting more and more buried.
Yeah,
So
if you don't come pick it up.
It was 2 Prophet 5s, there's a Jupiter 8, and Christ knows what else in front of it. I'm going, it's right at the... I go, So, me and Fiona moving all these fucking keyboards out of the way, and Trident Mark 1, which is heavy, heavy. Several mini Moogs and all this sort of thing, moving it all across and everything. Trying to get this fecker out, got it dragged out so I could get the trolley under it, and then we had to bring it in. And Lily decided to do something incredibly stupid, which was try to jump the fence, even though it's 8 foot high.
That fucking dog, kid.
Mate, don't. Honest. What she hasn't done, you could write on a fucking postage stamp. Right? What she hasn't done.
Jesus.
So,
Fuck, man.
And I said, all right, look, you deal with the dog. I'll take it the rest of the way. So I took it up the garden, got it up onto the decking, got it into the kitchen, negotiated all the dog bowls and Christ knows what else. Got it to the front door where it is now, sitting on the trolley. So when they call, we can just wank it straight out to their van or whatever and load her in. My back. Oh, my God.
Oh, I bet.
Damn.
I couldn't, honestly, I said to Fiona, I said, you know you're getting old when you move an 80 and you have to go and sit down for 20 minutes. And I'm sitting there and I'm going, oh, my knees. Oh, my back.
Oh,
this. This.
I didn't even know what this is, but it hurts.
Yeah. She's there going to me. She goes, darling, you work on your knees in a dog bed, and this is what hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm used to kneeling, and that dog bed's quite comfortable. Well, Siri thinks too. She's always asleep beside me while I'm working. So,
do you remember that human-sized dog bed that we showed you?
Oh my God, I wanted to get it. I wanted to get it and send it to him. Speaking of, we need to get your address. I think it's still on that box over there. Yeah.
We went to go ship your shirt, but we forgot the address.
well, it's on my website, I think. Oh, it must be. Yeah, it must be.
Oh.
But yeah, no, I can give you the address. That's not a problem.
That's freaking hilarious.
Actually, thinking about it, I think my address is on Google as well. So, because we were in the chat one day, and there was a guy going. He said, "So what do you do?" And I said, "Seriously, it would be easier. Just Google my name, right?" Yeah. Which sounds really quite pretentious, actually, when you think about it.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, just Google my name,
you,
bitch.
You twat. Yeah.
I go, no, if you Google my name, it'll just tell you everything you need to know. And he's gone, oh, okay, like that. And then he comes back about 5 minutes later and he goes, oh, right, okay, right, I see. All right, cool, like that. But I believe, when you type my name in, it comes up and I think my address is there as well.
I mean, but you are famous though, Kent, so it's not an understatement.
It's a very niche famous.
Right, but you're famous. I don't give a fuck how you butter that toast.
Kent, it is because I'm on the website now and it has your address.
It does.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, with the gnarly. Is that a picture of you with a guitar and white hair and a black blazer?
Oh, doing my Doctor Who pose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's you.
Yeah.
You want to see it?
Yeah, I want to see it
with my.
It's fucking hilarious.
Because he's fuck me, I forgot his name. Oh God, what's his name? Yeah, what is his name?
Wagyu will know.
Yeah,
just
where is
give him
Wagyu?
a minute. Look at that.
God, yeah.
You look like a proper twat. Look at you.
Yeah, I know. The thing is, I bought a guitar. Can't play guitar.
Fucking Christ!
Even better.
Right? And I went,
Jesus.
Yeah, it's not a happy bunny. Rabbit of negative euphoria.
Oh my Lord.
Now that 80.
Uh-huh.
That CS80 was used by Jeff Wayne on War of the Worlds double album.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's a famous 80. And I restored it, got it all working again because I don't know what they did with it.
You know what's more? You know what's more famous?
What?
The dog bed right here.
Yeah, well, that particular dog bed you have to turn upside down to get it comfortable. But Lily has since eaten that one.
Of course.
That's gone.
That fucking dog, man. It's got more lives. That dog would not have survived here.
PS 3300.
Look at that thing.
Now, see, now Korg are doing this reissue for 10k, right? People go, oh, 10k, that's a lot of money. That one there sold for £110,000.
Holy frick.
Right. So, that used to belong to, I think it was Human League. That was their
is
System,
does
System
it-
100.
Is that like a case?
That's its end cheeks, as it were, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's metal fronted with these wood Tolex covered end cheeks. Beautiful machines. They sound gorgeous.
Is that the proper terminology, in cheeks?
I guess.
Okay,
that's what I call them.
Because okay, have you been calling them that for a long time now, or?
It's, as long as I remember, yeah.
Okay, I thought for sure Synth Samurai made that shit up. Don't laugh at me, but
Oh, right.
that dude knows how to make some shit up.
I mean, he does
I
believe.
thought for sure. I was like,
he-
oh, this motherfucker here.
He does believe the
Just
world is
dubbed
flat.
It, yeah, just
I've heard them
dubbed
called I've heard them called end caps,
Mixed Master
End
says,
caps.
but I've always called them
Butt
end cheeks.
Yeah.
because they go on the arse end of the keyboard. So
Oh my god. Okay, look. While Wagyu's here,
That makes
look,
sense.
Look, Wagyu, listen to me.
But I like butt cheeks better.
Listen to me, Wagyu. Are you listening, Wagyu? Let me know you listening. I'm gonna wait till I make sure
I'm sure
you fucking listening.
Wagyu is always listening.
Huh? No, he needs to fucking confirm he's fucking listening.
George G says technically end caps.
In caps.
Mm-hmm. He's listening.
Okay, he's listening. All right.
Everything,
Fucking Christ, here we
end
go.
caps, end
In
caps.
caps. Okay, Wagyu. I just found out something disturbing yesterday.
Oh,
I think it's
no.
both, isn't it? Really?
In cheeks, in caps.
Yeah, I think either terminology is perfectly acceptable.
Okay, listen to me, Wagyu. I found out something very shocking, disturbing, and I couldn't believe my ears and eyes when the wife showed me this last night.
And I showed it
and
to you?
I want to know what your analytics is
Did you see breasts for the first time?
in a long time, Kim.
Excuse me? You saw them earlier today.
He goes, what was that? Don't know, but there was two of them.
Two bouncy bad big biggies.
You can't miss them. For fuck's sake.
She showed me.
It's like Fiona. It looks like two badgers fighting in a sack. When she dances, it's like real. It's going. Doesn't that hurt?
Fiona has me beat. Like two of mine is probably
One of hers. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
even Pandora Peaks has gone. Fuck me, girl.
Yeah, Fiona's smuggling midgets into the country.
Yeah, there's something going on there.
Wagyu said, "Did you take any pictures of what she showed you?"
No, okay, so don't let me get sidetracked, Wagyu. God damn it.
See, you talk about boobs and that's it.
Right? So
He's gone.
It's gone.
so she goes, do you want to see how much time, and I hope the samurai is in here because he talked about this.
Oh, I know what it is.
a few months ago, I
know
think.
what it is.
But she goes, do you want to see how much time you spend on the internet? Now, before
Screen.
or on YouTube,
Mobile time period.
just mobile time period.
Yes.
Now, before I tell you my number, Wagyu, I would feel better to hear yours first.
I want everybody in the chat to go get their phone
Go get your analytics
and go find your.
and
Wagyu
be honest.
said, "Uh-oh."
Be honest, because I was literally like, I was shocked, and I made a point today to stay away from it as much as I could. That's how shocked I was.
I've been trying to tell him for a really long time.
Kent doesn't have a cell phone, so he doesn't have a dog in this fight.
No. I've been trying to tell him for a really long time that he was addicted to his phone, but he wouldn't listen to me. So I was like, fine, here are your numbers. I don't use the phone app most of the time though. But so it just analyzes your phone usage. Period.
See how long your face.
Mixmaster has 25
25 hours a day. Get the fuck out of here.
Jesus.
He gets around a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
He moves with the sun.
Yeah. So if you
Mixing and mastering the sun and shit.
if you have an Android phone, you go into your settings and then go into digital well-being and parental controls. It's all the way down at the bottom. If you have an iPhone, you're shit out of luck because I don't know how to use them. Shall we tell him what you
tell him.
clocked a day?
Shit.
16 hours. Mine was 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And today it's barely 4.
I don't know what it is today, but when she told me 16.5 hours a day, I about lost my shit.
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, how am I getting things done then? I didn't understand.
And I told him point blank, you're not.
But I do, though. Like, I get shit done.
Well, it's like, it was either last week or the week before. It might have been last week. So I did a workshop stream, and that was an average of between 5 and 7 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
5 days, right? Then there was... I did PSN on the Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So that was another 2 hours. There was a pub on the Saturday that ran for about 4 or 5 hours.
Mm-hmm. And then you come over here sometimes.
That's never mind on the net. That's just streaming,
Right.
Yeah.
right?
And-
It was like I did like 100 hours last week of streaming show.
Andy has 9 minutes.
Yeah. 9
How is that possible?
minutes. He must have just made a phone call and then hung
His
up.
battery's fucked. It won't charge properly.
Right. Trader to
Yeah,
the
it's
living. I'm afraid to look.
Yeah, you got to look. It'll
It's
definitely.
not available on the iPad though, is it?
I think so. I think it's in the settings. Let me.
Because I
It's-
think my green iPad is probably somewhere around 23 hours a day.
Is it hard to find it on the iPhone, Wagyu? He said his Android says 1 minute, but it's not his phone.
Let's see, screen time. You navigate for an iPad. You navigate to settings and then screen time. So it's pretty straightforward. And then it'll show you your
I
screen
can
time.
remember the first mobile phone I ever saw. It was my uncle. It's my mum's boyfriend. We used to call him Uncle Ray.
Mm-hmm.
And he got because he worked for the CEO of Glaxo, the chemical company.
Mm-hmm.
And he was his chauffeur, and he got one of the first portable car phones. A great big, like a suitcase thing with the phone on top.
Mm-hmm, my mom
And
had one of those.
Yeah, and it cost absolute stupid money. Right?
Yeah.
And this was back in 80, whenever, right? And I can remember my mum said to me, she goes, "God, I can't see that catching on. Can you imagine people carrying that around everywhere?" I said, "No." He said, electronic technology might get smaller. But I had no idea what the fuck was coming. Now when I tell people I haven't got a mobile phone, they look at me like I've got 3 dicks or something. They go,
Right, yeah.
I fucking
"What
idolize
do you mean you haven't got a phone?"
Fucking
Yeah.
idolize.
Agoraphobics don't need mobile phones, mate.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
It
pointless.
It was crazy because I was trying to explain to him that you miss out a lot when you're that
Enthralled, I guess.
Or addicted. I mean, truly is an addiction.
It's an addiction.
To that phone and to the social media and to whatever it is that piece of electronic is providing you. And it's funny because we were watching YouTube on the TV.
Hang on. Wagyu said 1 hour, 40 minutes on his iPhone. But what are you watching,
day.
Jervis and the Pubness? And it must not just be on the iPhone. You must have other devices.
Trader to the
Go
Living.
do the math, Wagyu. I want you to add every fucking thing up.
It should give you the breakdown of everything. Well, at least on the Android phone, when you go, that top number is your daily usage, and then when you scroll down, it gives you the breakdown of what it is that it encompasses that whole number.
Oh, okay.
So it'll have, like, for me, it says 5 hours, and then it'll tell me general social media is 2 hours, games, productivity of finance, and videos.
Okay, Wagyu's on his desktop.
Yeah, and then it breaks it down.
I
for
must
you.
admit, I'm so bad. I have a downstairs iPad and an upstairs iPad. So I've got an iPad for when I go to bed because
Right.
I'll either play some stupid little game or whatever,
Right.
or watch a show or whatever it is, and then I have it as it's my audiobook, and then I run an audiobook
Right.
while I fall. I can't fall asleep unless there's somebody talking about something behind me.
He's the same way.
So it's constantly charged all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, Andy said, but today is, see, he's fucking her. Andy's trolling.
Yeah, but it was 3 hours too when I was fishing.
I forgot he's in the UK, so it's morning there already.
Yeah.
The fuck?
So this, we were watching
Get a load of this.
a YouTube channel called Yes Theory. And I love this channel.
Can Wagyu or Chrome, can you throw up the YouTube channel link to Yes Theory? This is like the most beautiful channel ever.
And their motto is seek discomfort. So they travel around the world to prove that kind of what we hear on the news or read and stuff about other countries isn't true. And so they went to where did they go to? An island off of Portuguese.
Island off of Africa that was
owned by Portugal.
It was settled by Portugal.
Right?
Yeah.
And so they went to travel there. The people that live on this little island is like, they're one of the happiest people ever. They're so welcoming. They're helpful. They don't have a lot of crime there. And so they decided to go on this trip, but they decided to go with no phones.
Okay.
So I think it was 2 weeks?
Well, it was 2 weeks, and it's equivalent to 4 days.
Oh, it was 4 days?
And it's equivalent to the 1990s where they said nobody really had a cell phone.
Right.
So it has to be has to be done some way or another.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they they locked their phones, which is sad that there's these things that you can buy. That goes to show you that we utilize our phones and are glued to social media way too much that somebody has developed a little box, and you can put your phone in this box and enter a certain time or whatever, and it locks it. And you can't open that box. It's like a little mini safe. It's indestructible. And I'm like, that's sad alone that somebody has created that, because it's needed and it sells a lot. So they took all their phones and put it in this box, and they went on this trip, and they had the time of their life. And they pointed out every time that certain things would have been missed if they had their phones with them, because they'd be constantly checking social media or they'd be posting something, and they were so grateful that they left their phone at home.
Is that legit?
I don't think so.
I don't think that's legit.
No.
I don't think they warn you, do they?
No, they just
No.
turn your shit off.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry for interrupting. Oh.
No.
No,
go
that
ahead.
was it. But it was like they met. What was that guy's name? Valbon.
Yeah,
Valbon.
Valbon.
Okay.
And this dude said that country pretty much lives by the theory of lev. And so in their language, lev means step by step.
And they're so poor per se that they only get gasoline at a given time throughout the week. So the gas
Because it has to be shipped in
and purchased.
and the country doesn't have a whole lot of money.
Right.
So they can't always purchase gas.
Gas. So you have to wait 2 hours or maybe even several days before you get gas. So no one really makes plans on this island. It has a bunch of coconut trees. I think that's their export.
Yeah.
Right? Because they farm the shit out of it.
Yep.
But just getting on the airplane and touching down on the ground and trying to figure shit out without some sort of electronical device, it just threw me back. It was like going back, and it almost seemed like you're going back to the Stone Ages.
But in that particular place that they were at, they were fortunate enough that everybody there
Was friendly.
was friendly and more than willing to help them out, to the point where there was these three gentlemen so they were lost and they lost their way to the main road. These three gentlemen walked them to the main road. Like they just didn't give them directions.
Right. They walked
They're like,
them
just
out. And they were
follow,
jogging
and they
along
were
with the car.
yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
to me,
I mean, I don't think it'd be smart to go visit like China or a big populated country without a phone.
right. And I put it in my head. I'm like, do you think we can get into the truck now, head to California with absolutely no cell phone, no technology, and just make our way to California? No maps. I mean, yeah, you can get it. I used to have an atlas, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Thomas guy?
you can get it, but that's more local. Get an atlas.
Mm-hmm.
Head from here to California, and no technology. And I just sat and thought about that last night, and I was like, God,
You could do it.
you could do it.
You could absolutely
do it.
Yep.
But one of the things I did notice is one of the guys who participated was literally having withdrawals from the phone.
He was. The first night that they were there, they went out to have dinner, and he was fidgeting and shaking, and
His thumbs were constantly moving.
yeah,
and
he made a hole in the tablecloth.
and he couldn't
and
keep still, and they were just looking at him like,
he
holy
looked
fuck.
like he was coming down
off a drug.
off of drugs.
Yeah.
It was insane how bad he was having a reaction not to have his phone.
Well, I had an interesting experience this morning. I think because I got an email saying that I think it might have been Jack or something like that about doing a live stream, a musical live stream and everything like that, and it was on TikTok. Now I've never had TikTok, so. And it led me to this thingy for downloading TikTok. So I downloaded it onto the iPad and fired it up. And there was a couple of things to click on first and all that business. And then it started just, showing me random videos. And after about 2 minutes, I've gone, holy hell on a stick.
Yeah.
This is one either vacuous, moron-driven or incredibly racist fucking platform. I had no idea this thing existed, and it was like this.
And that's what kids are addicted to.
And it was like, holy hell on a stick. It was like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's what they're addicted to. That's what they're on 24/7. That's why they have humps. They have, what is it called, that neck
That
thing?
neck hump.
What did they?
I forgot
they
what they
coined
called
it. Something.
They
I
coined it
forgot what it was.
Yeah.
Because they're
Yeah.
constantly bending down. So they're atrophying and have this huge hump on the back of their neck because they're constantly looking down.
Yeah.
Shoulder pain and underdeveloped shoulders and everything. It's insane, the addiction level with TikTok and X and Instagram. And
You know what's funny too is Doommonger mentioned it a lot when he's on his motorcycle. How many people he almost hits because their face is in the phone. I've watched a video.
what was that statistic that I was giving you about deaths from
it was
people
crazy.
falling into manholes because they're on their phone?
Yeah. But I sat and watched, I don't know, an hour-long video of a montage of people getting fucking fucked up just by looking at their phones.
Well, I after watching TikTok this morning for about half, because I was waiting for something to come along that was sort of like, oh, but nothing did. And if I had taken on board everything that I was seeing in that half hour, I would have been convinced that the UK was being taken over by Muslims, that there is a civil war waiting to happen, and much the same within Europe as well, and that the general population are so fucking stupid that their IQ matches their shoe size. Do you know what I mean?
They'll believe anything.
Yeah, and after an hour half an hour watching this, I'm going, I can't watch this anymore. I just can't. Otherwise I'll just go downstairs into the kitchen and say to the dogs, we're all fucked, and stab myself in the eye. You know what I mean? And it's just like, and it was like, oh my God, this is the most depressing half hour I've ever had in my life.
Jeez.
So I delete the app and I'm not going anywhere near that again.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
it was poison
it's
in
insane,
digital form.
isn't it?
It really was.
Now
horrible.
imagine being a vulnerable teenager, and they're on that, on that TikTok,
mate.
with social bullying and and everything.
I only have YouTube. I don't have anything else, or Discord.
And Discord, yeah.
But that's controlled with the monkeys at hand here.
Well, the thing is, I mean, I always thought YouTube was a bit controlling. Because, I mean, I got, we've had pubs cancelled for really quite silly things.
Right, yeah.
Not harmful, rude or anything like that. It was mostly copyright infringement, but so very, very slightly copyright infringement. And for a track that was like practically 60 fucking years old anyway.
Right.
I think if it was going to make any money, it's done it. Do you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
And I thought, no. But after seeing TikTok, I'm going, good on you, YouTube. Fucking keep it up.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Jesus.
yeah. We had one copyright strike that I had to do the whole reply back and say why it's not a copyright, whatever. And they literally tried to say that one of our songs for about a minute sounded like this nursery rhyme that somebody else wrote. And they give you your clip, and then they give you the clip of what the copyright is against. And we're playing it, and we're playing it, and we're like, what the fuck are they listening to?
What part of it is matching? Yeah, I know.
Right.
Nowhere did it match. And then I sat back and I'm like, well, I have to remember it's a stupid fucking AI that listens to it first. And then you have to do the, contested or whatever. And then a human actually listens to it. So I did the whole thing. And then they came back and they're like, oh, yeah, you're totally fine. There's no copyright.
Even Roy won every appeal on his, too.
Yeah.
Same here. Every single appeal that we've done.
What made me laugh, right? This pub was like 5 hours long and the whole thing was pulled, right? Excuse me. But Matt had taken the clip with this music because I was doing like this narration over the top of it, right? Off the top of my head. And he saved it as he has these shorts on his channel, and they're shorts from the pub. Well, that's still there with the music on it.
And he didn't get
and he's never had a copyright strike.
That's weird.
And you think, because we thought, but is it the music? Because basically what I was doing is because what it is, we had this radio show in the UK where people would write in, and the radio presenter would read this letter out to this particular piece of music, right? Which is not quite a classical piece, but, should we say a modern classical piece?
Mm-hmm.
And he would read out, and he'd be like, some woman had bought a car and something had gone wrong, and they'd play this very sad, melancholy music in the background. Well, Robbie had started playing this very piece of music because something had come up. We were talking about old radio shows and stuff like that. And as he's playing it, I just riffed this narration over the top, which was basically about a woman destroying her vibrator and then using an epileptic puppy to masturbate herself with. And I thought, maybe that's, right? That's what got it banned, right? Yeah. And I thought it's probably the content, and it wasn't. It was just the music.
That's crazy.
Sake.
And then, so like I say, it's clipped, and it's a short on Matt Evans' site.
I remember. I think I remember.
And it's there with all the others.
Yeah, and it's totally
with
fine.
all the things. I mean, there's quite that long. I don't know. I forgot he did it, but it was quite this long one where I got this. It's a specific sample library of different kinds of farts, and I assigned it to my Stream Deck, and we're trying all these different farts out, and we're all pissing ourselves laughing over this. And he's clipped this as a short, right? And it's just that, hilarious. Sort of like, that's what happens when you don't chew your food properly and all this sort of thing, right? And there's people rolling about in the lounge, as it were. And that's still there. It's like,
Jeez, that's insane. I didn't realize how late it is. It's 8:30. I'm gonna duck out and go start cooking dinner,
Oh shit!
so we don't eat at like 9:30 at
Yeah,
night.
well, the sun is still up,
What
so
you
it's,
having?
No,
it's quite confusing.
salmon salad.
Salmon
Ooh,
salad.
nice.
Damn,
His
that
favorite.
shit sounds good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Smoked?
It
No.
baked in the oven.
Although-
It's stuffed. It's stuffed salmon salad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
Although we don't
Ooh.
use our smoker as much as we should.
yeah. We should.
That
Mm-hmm.
is it.
In the summertime, like when it was really really hot, we use it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's bright. It's literally daytime outside, so
Yeah.
it's hard to realize. Oh shit! It's 8:30.
Yeah.
The sun is still out right now.
Yeah, we went through so much shit, man, today, and it's just like, oh god. And by the time I looked up, I was like, fuck, I gotta get I gotta get this show started. You know, it just takes time to even
Yeah, it's
get
half
this.
one here.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys do it.
Nor do I.
Yeah, neither do they. All right. Well, I'm gonna get out of here.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye, Kent.
See you later, darling.
See ya.
Take care.
Bye, chat.
Yeah, I know when I wake up, I know my routine. Normally the pub is on, so
Yeah.
I can hear it in Marelyn's office because we just like to have things on in the background. So I'll have that in the background. I can see now where the hours come from because I'm not paying attention, or James Dyson would come on and then, you know, he
It's just running, isn't it? It's just
right. I just
there,
got
it's happening.
something in the background, you
Yeah.
know, or
Yeah.
if Jervis is on, I'll turn him on and he's in the background while I'm playing a game or
yeah.
doing some yard work or in the studio trying to get the show ready, you know. So I guess I could see how it accumulates like that. But I don't think it's so much me with my face in the phone. I just think I leave it on and I try to support as many people as I can, you know, because people come here and they support us. And
Well, I must admit, when my nephew got a mobile, he was like glued to it
yeah,
constantly, and but he, after a while, I think he kind of just grew out of it, or at least that intensity of it. But I doubt he goes anywhere without a mobile.
yeah, fuck you, Wagyu. It's easy. I mean, I wish I like my phone. Don't get me wrong. I don't like the fact that I spend so much time on it. And I heard this one fucking twat on YouTube. He goes, if you create a YouTube channel, don't fall into the trap of trying to support your supporters. They're there for your channel because they like the channel. Don't try to chase all of these channels. And on one hand, I get it. But on the other hand, it's just like it doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Because all of these artists who come here are fucking phenomenal artists. So how am I going to consume my music and look at the things I want? I just kind of saw it as him saying, don't even be involved with YouTube. Create your shit and shut it down. You know, that doesn't sound fucking right to me at all. At all.
It's like somebody asked me. They said, "Oh, how many subscribers have you got?" And I went, "I don't know. I don't know." That's not what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Well, I'll have a look." And I went and had a look, and it was 800 and something. And I went, "It's 800 and something," you know.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, "Oh, that's quite good." I went, "Is it?" I went, "Oh." You know, I know there are other people who've got like 50 million subscribers and stuff like that. And all this sort of thing. I go, so it's no biggie, really, is it? You know. And they go, "Oh yeah, well, the more, you know, once you get 1,000 subscribers, you get this and you get that and everything like that, and then you can start earning money from it." I'm going, that was never what I wanted to do with it, and I could have, you know, 500,000 subscribers, and it's still not what I want. I'm not doing it to make money.
Right.
I work on synthesizers. That's where I make money. I don't really do YouTube for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Lamar and I work on horses. That's where we get our money. We don't.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, you know, if that's what you want, you know, you want to use YouTube as a money earner, you know, fine. But somehow, when that is the case, something is lost because the drive is now earning money, not really what the show's about.
Yeah, doing what you
know?
love, and then it's going to be a job, and who wants to do that?
'Cause
You know?
the reason I did the pub was I thought it'd be a great idea to have a platform where it was just completely open. Anybody who wanted to come in and talk about anything, and just and it took off, and the people that are regularly there when I do a pub, where obviously sometimes you get different people in the evening one to the day one, because some people are at work or they're doing this, that, and the other, so that makes sense. But it's a group, and there is this community of people that I see, like on S.O.R, on Sonic State, on Get Jervis, on James Dyson, on Synchrotron, and all of us, and there's this community, and we all go around all these shows together.
Right, yeah.
And it gets to this point where, there's people in the chat that I have never met, and if they fell out of a tree on me, I wouldn't know who they were.
Right.
And yet I know them.
Right, yeah. It's something to be said about that.
Yeah, it's so, and certain things that, I know that he doesn't like this, and that person doesn't like that, or they like this, or they like that, and stuff like that. And, or their location on the planet, vaguely, And, so you have to, and it's like having, I suppose it would be the equivalent of pen pals or something back in the day.
Yeah.
And I've always found that to be quite, what's the word? Comforting.
Yeah.
In many respects.
Right.
I mean, especially for me, as an agoraphobic, people come to me. Right? So the people that I've got as friends at some point had to come here.
Right.
If you see what I mean.
Right.
And it wasn't me meeting them somewhere. And this is great. You get to know these people in the chat. You care about them. Like, and we've seen it before. Somebody's not in the chat for a couple of weeks. Oh, where's Bly? Is he all right? Well, have you heard anything? We don't know. How is he doing? Does anybody know him? Can I get hold of him?
And the chances are somebody in the community has run into him or can give you, he was over at this channel a couple of days ago, or it's so tight knit that the news can spread fast and we can find each other pretty quick too. It's Synth Samurai said it the best. It's almost like you're opening up your door and you're allowing people to come in.
Yeah.
To see what you do and who you are as an artist. And you don't have to leave the confines of your home.
Yeah.
If you want to ask a question, put it in chat. If you want to talk to others, you're there.
Yeah.
And everybody knows you're there, and I think a lot of us...
Plus, there's more to the person than just the music.
Right.
It's the person behind the music as well.
It's that charisma, man. It's that energy. It's the individual. It's...
But, I mean... Take old oh Christ! Now that I want to say his name, I can't remember it. Oh Christ! What was his name? Was it Uncle Jerry?
Oh, Uncle Jerry. Yeah.
Right, Uncle Jerry. Right. Now, under certain circumstances, he could have been and gone, and we never know about it.
Right.
But we did.
Right.
And we even had that sort of like memorial popcorn night as well in his honor and stuff like that, which was nice, and and we could show our loss.
Yeah.
And
I mean, that's the thing too.
Otherwise, we would have gone by. No, who?
I always
Never
remember.
noted.
I always remember what you always say, especially on popcorn nights. Just think about if we didn't do this, how many artists would go under the radar? We would have never fucking known, or we would have never heard that song, or
Yeah.
know the personality of certain people. You know, that right there is a scary thing too, because it's a lot of us out there. And I always often wonder what, after this 365, I wonder what symptoms of reality is going to look like. Because I know for a fact I'm not going to come in here every day. Yeah. Like we're doing now.
Well, you set yourself that 365 challenge, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you got what now? What, 75 days left to go, or something like that, isn't it?
Right.
Something like that.
What day are we on?
Well, you're 289.
Or no, we're 290. 290.
Oh, is it 290?
Right.
No, it says 289 at the top of the screen.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're 289.
So you're 289. Yeah. So you got.
That's well over 3/4.
Yeah, you got 75 shows left, right?
Oh, 290.
It is 290. For some reason, it says 289 up there. I mean, I found you. No, I didn't find you, did I? Steve put me on. He said, "Oh, yeah, they're on tonight. You can watch them." And I watched the first one, and I think I submitted something after about 2 weeks or something, didn't I?
Yeah.
That would be show, what, 40?
Steve was the link for a lot of us. You know that?
Yeah, he was going around going, yeah. Wait, over here. Come and look at this. Check this out.
It's funny you say that. Like, now I wonder, like, where, Chrome, how did you find out about us? Mixmaster, Wagyu, Andy, Probes, everybody that's here, Donald Duck, how did you find out about us?
Yeah.
Because when you appeared...
Donald Duck is Steve again.
Donald Duck is Steve?
Yeah, it's Steve. Was it Get Jervis? Earlier today, I think.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that was Steve.
Yeah, Steve does a lot of standing on the street with leaflets.
He's the link.
Sort of thing. Yeah. On a lot of it. Yeah, he brought a lot of us together.
Chrome said Hardware Jams and YouTube recommended us. Wow. Mixmaster, Synth Samurai or Echo Craft, Absurd, Synth Samurai, Andy Fireblade, Synth Samurai, Apollo Hanzo. Just had some great tacos. Probes. I follow Kent here. George G's, The Samurai, Roy Joy Void, a confidential informant. Yeah. I noticed Trusto and Moser and Symptoms of Reality cropping up streams. Hardware Jams.
We'd always do the shout out at the end of ProSynth Network.
Oh, yeah.
Go to S.O.R. every night. We got Synchrotron on Saturday, 10 o'clock. Mm-hmm. Get Jervis whenever he's going to be doing it. James Dyson, blah, 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 and all the rest of it. And Geosense on a Sunday if he's doing it, but I don't think he's doing it for a couple of weeks yet. He's having a break for one reason or another, And then, we've got Synth Samurai, and stuff like that. And, just
it is a lot of renegades here too. Like you can, Warheart Arts came from Reconsider It Sketchpad. That's crazy.
Huh.
Well, Donald Duck knows about Sonic State. Sonic State is OG.
Yeah, I mean, Sonic State's been going for donkeys.
Right.
And we still got this joke going on about I've never been on Sonic State. Although technically I have been on Sonic State twice. But it was never me, if you see what I mean. The first time it was a video of me explaining it, because I won the competition for the theme tune that they used for years.
Yeah, I remember you was telling me.
I didn't know they were going to use it, right? I didn't know they were going to use that.
Yeah.
And so I recorded a thing explaining how it was done using Symphobia's the singing choir. You typed in the words, which was really cutting edge back then. And then the second time was when they demonstrated the controller I built for the GeForce software, and he reviewed it along with Dave's software of Dave Ankers' software, GeForce's software, and he talked about how overpriced the controller was. I was like, thanks, Nick. Yeah,
thank you.
But
Yeah,
that was true.
right.
He didn't say anything that wasn't true.
Yeah.
Because it was a ridiculously luxurious, Rolls Royce controller that weighed a huge amount with mahogany hinge cheeks and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
It's solid metal, and this thing weighed a fucking ton like this.
Yeah.
But it was a joy to use in terms of using it with the software, and that was about it. And I said, no, he never. I said to Robbie, I said he never invites me on, and he invited Robbie on this week.
No
again.
shit.
Yeah. So I go, all right. He just doesn't want me on there.
Yeah, you pissed him off.
Yeah, since he bought one second hand off a guy. I think he paid a hefty price for it. They go for stupid money now. These controllers. They go, no, that's the money I wanted when I was building the fucking thing. Because I come out of that. I think it was 30 grand in debt after we built the last one, because we only built 50. Because I couldn't afford to build any more. It's ridiculous.
Probe said, Kent mentioned S.O.R in the pub, so I started watching. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that's, word of mouth will get you all the advertising in the world you need. You don't have to advertise, directly with, spending pennies.
Yeah. Probe said, I only made a YouTube account for popcorn night after all the
Yeah. Mind you, I remember being terrified at popcorn night. I was going, fucking hell.
Yeah.
When I submit that first track and I go, why have I done this? Why have I done this? People are going to hear how soppy my music is.
Yeah.
Like, shit,
and we have a new, so we have a new thing we're gonna mention next week. I think everyone's gonna get a kick out of it. I'm still waiting for Wagyu to show off his 4 2XMs. Maybe he'll do that for popcorn night, or maybe Donald Duck will do a submission.
it'd be cool, wouldn't it?
It would be, but it's funny. A lot of people heard about the pub and the Samurai show that comes here, and then I see him over there when I go there, and I'm like, yeah, that's how it's supposed to be,
Yeah, because there was some beef there at some point, apparently. Something since Samurai had said, and Robbie had picked up on, or something, and whether it was like some sort of misunderstanding or whatever it was, and then Robbie and Samurai went and had a little talk together and ironed everything else. But like I said, to this day I still don't know what it was about at all. All I know is it got settled and it was fine. Okay.
I forget how Scotty Sounds found this. I need to ask him. He told me, I think, one day too. I think he might have found out through PSN.
Possibly, because I remember seeing him in the chat in PSN one evening, and
It's just funny how we all it's just a remarkable community, Yeah. It's really remarkable.
Yeah, I mean, there is a possibility that if we all met in a room one day, there would probably be a fight. For all you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because it's different when
Right.
you're distant and you're just typing.
Right.
But somehow I don't think so. I think it would be a hell of a night, actually.
I think if we're all friends now and we're all still here and we're all just texting, this is where things could get misconstrued and have no context. And oddly enough, there's never been any issues, I would think the issues would come from maybe being in person or something like that. I don't know, but you would think this is where the issue would be.
Yeah. Well, Wags has hit the nail on the head. It was because Robbie buying his PB12 patches, and his name was mentioned on Process Network because of that.
Okay.
And then I got them from mine and stuff like that. So that's probably where the name started to get bandied about there.
I don't remember Uncle Chrome and Hardware Jams for some reason. Why don't I remember Uncle Chrome? I know Dazza found us through probably Wagyu. I don't know Wagyu.
Yeah.
How did Intergalactic find us?
Your good lady wife says
Maybe Hardware Jams.
Found us from PSN.
Okay.
Found you from PSN, yeah.
Yeah.
So some connection between that.
I know we found Royd, and he's a renegade, so we found him at Synth Samurais.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of renegades came over, you know. I was telling Sammy, I was like, man, thanks for that. But, you know, I just thought a lot of his viewers were really into like synth reviews and, you know, that whole shtick he does over there.
Yeah.
It garners a particular crowd. So I was really surprised to see some of these guys come over here and vibe with us.
Yeah.
I mean, it just goes to show you can't really judge a book by what they watch. You know, some people are there for complete other reasons. You know, multiple reasons why somebody watches what they watch, and I've always found it funny. You know,
what's it? Uncle Crumb say, my jams confused them, so I don't submit anymore.
Oh, because the VSTs or the VCVs. It's not really a hardware. I think that's like not part of their rules.
Oh, okay. Should submitting music have rules?
What's up, Harmonic Sonics? You fucking snuck in here, or you probably been here lurking. I don't know. You know, Popcorn Night doesn't have rules, Ken.
Yeah, music's music, isn't
music's
it?
music. But some people, you know, I mean,
I suppose if they
just want
doing it down a
hardware.
particular route,
Yeah.
I suppose,
Yeah.
I suppose that's fair enough, isn't it?
So we'll mention it next week, but I'm going to give everybody a sneak peek what we're going to do. You heard it here on S.O.R. We're gonna pick random people in Discord or here to come on the show. You're gonna get 15 minutes to muster up a jam live for all of us to watch.
You don't want much, do you?
And my brother and I are going to go first. And then those of you who want to participate, we're going to dub it on a specific day where we pick 2 people or 3 people. We might put it on Popcorn Night, or we might make it a Sunday thing because it's been hard to find people to interview.
Yeah.
And so we're still trying to figure out what day that should be on. And all of you who are here now, let us know what day you think that should be on, and we'll consider it. Maybe she can put up a vote next week, Night Bromar.
I'm with Roy Droid. Make it a Sunday.
Make it a Sunday?
Yeah,
okay. Yeah.
Breaking up the weekend, as it were.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Sunday does sound great, especially because we don't have a whole lot of interviews. Yeah. And, you know, I mean, and we have like a nice little window early in the day here. But yeah, you'll get 15 minutes to create a jam from scratch. And what you have is what you have. And then once you've created it, you have the choice to mix it how you want and play it how you want for an additional 3 minutes. So we can hear it in its entirety without you essentially tweaking.
What prep time are you giving?
So the prep time is like we still haven't came up with the rules, but we're going to allow plenty of prep time. What key you want to play it in, the tempo. You know, you come in set, you tell us, okay, you tell us what you're going to do, what instruments you're. The key thing is that you're telling us what instruments you're working with, and what key you're going to be in, what BPM, and we'll start the clock at a specific time when you're ready. And it just reminds my brother and I
of how well do you know your gear and what's your favorite gear. I'm thinking about 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mixmaster.
What's that in old money?
So
Trying to work it out.
that will be close to 8 o'clock, I think, your time.
Yeah, that's a good time for the UK. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be fun. It'd be totally fun for people to get in front of their gear, especially Uncle Chrome. Like, I want to see what Chrome can do in 15 minutes on those VCVs, or what a Spongelis can do in 15 minutes. 7 p.m. old money.
7 p.m. old money. Oh, yeah. Okay.
I know Roy has a guitar and some stuff. Let's see. GeoSense runs on Sunday usually. What time, Wagyu? I want to put it in a time frame where people can at least make it. I don't think we need more than 2 hours to do it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, although there's this, you know, you can watch one thing and then watch the thing you missed later.
Later, yeah.
But there's something about having them sort of like not really overlap each other if possible,
Because
isn't it?
Jervis goes on at 5. So if we do 2 or 3, that's still 2 hours before Jervis, or 3 hours before Jervis goes on. Not probes, not set up for jams. Alas. It would be nice to see Apollo Hanzo do some stuff. Mixmaster, are you set up for jams? Okay, GeoSynth is at 1 p.m. So yeah, it's like you're saying, Kent. A lot of people go live on Sunday, so we'll just do it, and those who miss it can always go back. But I'm thinking maybe start it around 2 or 3.
We're going to have Meryl doing a Simon Cowell thing.
You know, she don't like what she don't like. Welcome in, Hans Vogt and Mango C4. I was just filling in everybody on. We're going to start something new. We're going to invite the artist to come on the show, in front of Monkey Islanders, and you get 15 minutes to create a jam and play it out. Mix it out. You'll get 3 minutes after you've created the 15-minute jam to perform it. I think it gives you great practice. It gets you out of your head of overthinking, and you get to really get in front of your machine and challenge yourself.
Yeah. Which reminds me, young man, we still need to do this scoring. Film scoring night.
Saturday is clear for us.
Well, what you need to do is pick yourself out a video. Something.
I already have one. But
all right,
go ahead.
okay. And you write cold.
Okay, so I'll do it Saturday.
All right, so find yourself a bit of film, right? And then we go on together, and then we go through the process right from you haven't written a note to this bit of video.
Nothing.
Right.
I haven't written anything.
And we explore things like approach and stuff like that, and all the things that these scory guys go through, as it were, and see what comes up.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that sounds fun.
So basically, you're doing it, and I'm just
walking me through.
Dance monkey,
right?
Like that every now and then.
God, if you're new to this channel and somebody walked in right when you said that.
I know. Especially the niggle effect.
Shit. The niggle effect, too.
Goddamn
nigger effect, Kent. Goddamn.
You see, I can't say that.
I know.
It irks me.
Yeah. Anytime I hear somebody from the South say it, I can't help but to break out laughing because the shit just sounds funny to me. I got a weird mind like that.
Well, It's better. It makes you laugh, mate. I tell you.
Yeah. I really don't let words get to me. It's when someone punches me in my mouth, then, I got an issue with that. But words are always going to be fucking words,
Yeah.
However, just because my mind is wired that way, there are some people, and this is not to say that these people are overly sensitive, but there's some people who can't handle words and it affects them, or it's a trigger mechanism. And
I go, he said the sheriff is near.
he said the sheriff is ding!
No, God damn it.
Yeah. I mean, if anyone's out there sensitive, overly sensitive, then that's your fucking fault. But I do recognize that there are some words that can be offensive to someone, and it can literally hurt someone's feelings. So, that we don't try to do that here.
I take the Jimmy Carr approach, I must admit. If somebody's offended, like he says, if somebody's offended by one of his jokes,
yeah.
that's his problem.
You see, Roy Joy Voice says, if you say that shit to me, you get slapped. Like, some people take that shit different.
Yeah.
I take it as a slang word. And if you really hate somebody behind it and you cause bodily harm.
Well, it's all about context, isn't it? And the
Right.
amount of, what lays behind the words rather than the words themselves. If somebody's really, giving it some, then yeah, it can be, aggressively offensive. And, maybe there is a metal bar nearby to which you could answer eloquently.
Right.
And sort of like smack across the head.
Yeah. I mean, here, like I'm used to calling people twats and bastards and fuck you, but everybody here knows. So if I go to a different channel and somebody says something funny and I go, yeah, twat, they wouldn't fucking know. And they'd be like, well, who the fuck are you? So there are
the
circumstances.
context isn't there.
They're right. There are certain circumstances where I try to behave, but if you come to our channel, you're going to get what you're going to get. And if you think we're malicious or we're evil here, you just haven't watched the channel, so sometimes I feel like I have to say that because we do get new people that pop in and they go, I don't get it,
Yeah. Well, Roy Joy's saying, he says, maybe I'm aggressively, defensive, which is half the time a good thing to be, but half the time, because of that, you can miss opportunity.
And I don't think there's a right or wrong, Roy. Like, it just depends on the person's mind and if you've found a certain peace with certain things. I know this world can be shit, but then I know the beauty behind it. So I don't let words affect me anymore. I just walk away from things that seem to be aggressive. And I leave it at that. I've never once had anybody come in my face and wanting to cause me bodily harm, So
that has a completely different meaning here. Honestly,
yeah.
Don't use that expression anymore.
Which one?
Where you have people come in your face.
Oh shit! Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
Approach me.
Yeah.
Personally approach me. There you go.
On the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine it go. Yeah, I've had people come in my face before now.
Yeah, no,
really?
no,
Yeah. That was a hell of a public bathroom.
I mean, when I was young, I probably squirted one off near my eye or something, But hey, that's when I was young, and I did it to myself. All you young males, you knew what that was about.
Oh yeah.
Apollo, I hope you don't get cum in your face. I skeet. That's right, absurd. Yeah, see, a lot of these dudes are renegades, and they got fucking thick skin. There's some hardy boys over there in the samurai crew. You can't offend them. You just can't push them because they've already been pushed hard enough to where it's like, it just bounces off.
Well,
that's why your mama wear combat boots. Yeah, Jack. I remember those days. And you always came back the next day poking fun at someone else. You didn't run home and tell the principal or call the cops or
Yeah.
get on the social webs and, oh my God, I'm making fun of my mother. Like, that's overly sensitive.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if somebody made fun of my mum, it wouldn't really matter. She's dead. It's not hurting her. She's out of it now.
I did miss your comment, Marelyn. What did you say? She said, oh, unless it's my words.
Yes.
Yeah, Kent with that damn niggle effect.
Yeah.
It just reminded me of a Dave Chappelle skit when he was the milkman. I don't know if you've seen that one, but morning, niggas. It was a bunch of, it was a white family, and their last name was niggas. And that skit was just, oh my, and he was a black milkman. And so he would just come in and they would have like these really white conversations at the kitchen table. And Dave Chappelle, as the black milkman, would come through the back door and say, morning, niggas. You niggas sure look great. Oh, my God. That dude.
It's like when somebody, one of Jimmy Carr's shows, it was in, I think it was Milwaukee. And this woman shouting out about how she divorced her husband because he was wearing women's clothes. And he goes, well, aren't you the fucking hypocrite? So like, well, yeah, basically. Yeah. Good on you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your face on that short we did. God, I wish somebody could post that short right now, but your face and that laugh on that short we did with the niggles or whatever.
You had the niggle effect.
The niggle effect. Oh
man.
my God. That shit was funny as hell.
Oh man. Yeah, it was. That was a giggle, I must admit. It's really good.
Yeah. You'd be surprised. I was surprised I didn't get a DM for that. Because normally I would get a DM for some stupid shit, Kent, you know?
Yeah.
But I didn't get one for that.
No, something.
There's always somebody out there we piss off.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, some of the things I've said on the pub, I mean.
Yeah. Especially Black Jesus. When Scotty came in and he was Black Jesus, God, I would kiss so much.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
But, sometimes I've said something, get a laugh. And somebody in the chat has really taken offence. But again, they're probably, some people that have taken offence, they've been very new to the pub and didn't know the layout, as it were.
Yeah. Good night, Donald Duck. Thank you for stopping in.
Yeah, I mean, Donald, for instance, we were having a chat on old James Dyson's stream yesterday. Although he had to remind me, I couldn't remember what stream it was.
Yeah.
And he was kind of, we were talking about different times with controllers and stuff like that. And I was going, yeah, he's got very similar kind of outlook on these keyboards that I have as well. So we had a little chat on that. We had quite a big chat as well, waiting for you to get off your fucking fat ass and get this going tonight.
Yeah. Oh my God, I was over fucking.
I think there was a group of us there. I think we were talking for about what felt like an hour.
Yeah. Marelyn was like, "Come on!" I'm like, "Fuck!" I just walked in. It seemed like.
Yeah.
Wagyu said Tracker Jack Blacklegs was in the pub the other day. And that's the thing too. Like if you don't know what that means, or you weren't around to get Tracker Jack Blacklegs or Redacted Blacklegs, and the context can fuck somebody up, and I can see how it can turn people off from the channel and unsubscribe.
Yeah. Well, it's like every time that Synchrotron comes onto a chat, I always say, "No, Andy," because he was always. I'd come onto the chat and he would just, because he goes to bed early, because he's sensible, and you always seen him saying, night and everything like that. So even if it's first thing in the morning, and he comes onto like, for instance, some stream that's on at say 11 o'clock in the morning, and he goes, "Hello everybody," and I go, "No, night, Andy," and there's just people going, "What's he fucking saying the night, Andy for? What the?"
Yeah, I think Andy's crazy ass went into the Sin Samurai show one day. It was just like, "Night, night, everybody." I'm like, "Fuck, Andy, they don't know that shit here. They're not fucking with you."
Yeah, exactly. Like Uncle Crime says, he goes, "There's probably like, him, me, and Wags know why half man, half beast is called Bicky."
Bicky, yeah.
Because somebody said something, called him. It was somebody called him half man, half biscuit.
Mm-hmm. That was Marelyn, and then he changed his name to Biscuit Moon,
and it stuck.
Yeah,
and these things stick. Like
Right.
with Hog Rider and stuff like that. And but it's all part of the little world that we reside in, isn't it?
Yeah, and Wagyu, that was the funniest shit to me because Andy Synchrotron came into Popcorn
Oh,
Night.
it's Mr. Wiggly, right?
Mr. Wiggly.
Called him half man, half biscuit, yeah.
And he came into Popcorn Night and he said night night to everyone about 3 times, and he's like, "Nope, I'm still not here." And for those of you that don't get it, that shit was just funny as hell. That dude is hilarious. He's hilarious.
I must admit, Mr. Wiggly's show, which was on a Sunday, it was that was something else. It really was.
I watched a couple of them too.
It was so sad him going like that.
It's Dom,
so quickly.
right?
Yeah, Dom.
Yeah.
He had pancreatic cancer.
Yeah.
Because he drank a lot of fizzy drinks. I mean, a lot of fizzy drinks. And had done for a very, very long time. And it caught up with him. Yeah, exactly. I did an interview on his show dressed as Darth Vader. It's just mad.
You're right.
Absolutely mad. And then it was things like the whole with me and Ty with the badger and baboon, who would win in a fight.
Right.
And that escalated into a 2-show thing. And then eventually we had his missus dressed up as a baboon and attacked Ty and threw him to the floor. At the same time that Fiona came in here dressed as a badger and attacked me. And which was all worked out by the girls, and it was an interesting time. I think that's where I started to get the idea for the pub, because when Dom went, it left a huge hole.
Yeah.
So
I went back and I watched a few shows. I watched the entire one with Inky, and Inky's teaching him the what was that beat machine or the MPC, and I sampled some of that conversation for the Inky Jam in December, and my brother and I did that 15-minute long jam in December, and I think Inky's mom actually came into the comment section, if I'm not mistaken, and she was speaking with everyone, thanking everyone. Yeah. Fuck, we've been through a lot together. All of us who we've all been through a lot together. And like I said, I don't know, Kent. I don't know what it looks like after the 365. But I
think you might want to step back and just think about what you want to do.
I think I really want to...
And at what level of intensity you wish to do it at.
I really want to accomplish some musical goals. I think I'm going to step back, like you said. One, get our first album done. I think that's really going to be at the top of the list, to be honest. And then, start pursuing things to hone the skills, like spend more time learning the piano properly and looking at, scoring stuff. And
see, Andy.
That I think we can do, see Andy. That I think we can do if we're not tied to this every day. we can actually have time to do that movie. So, I mean, that's still heavy in talks on our side of the fence.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be possible while we're doing this every day 365. And it's
Well,
gonna,
it doesn't give you time to gather yourself.
No.
That's it when you do it every day. So.
No. And I think we're probably going to take about maybe 3 weeks a break maybe and do some long form stuff and just kind of walk away from the live a little bit. And, you know, I've already.
I still think Popcorn Night is a winner, though.
Yeah.
Absolute fucking winner, that is.
Absolutely. Hands down.
Yeah. I like listening to the music that other people are doing.
Right. Popcorn Night is a for sure thing.
Yeah.
You know, and coming up with just like random challenges, like 15-minute challenges, you know? And just try to change some things up. But I tell you, it's going to be nice to step away a bit, you know? Yeah. Doing this for 365, you know, if somebody asked me, should I do it? I would say 100% yes. And you'll find out why I said that for your own reasons. But I'm already to the point now where I'm not burned out, but I am looking forward to a different endeavor. And it's not to say that in my mind I want to walk away from YouTube permanently, but I tell you, Kent, it's opened my eyes to a lot of things doing this for 1 year. And, you know, I don't know what Symptoms of Reality looks like after that. But, yeah, Popcorn Night is a for sure thing.
Yeah.
There's no way we walk away from that. You know,
I think it will occur naturally, actually, more than anything else. You'll know when it happens. Do you know what I mean? You can plan out what it is you want to do, but sometimes it just happens on its own, regardless of what you plan. Yeah, because you'll know what feels right and what doesn't. You know. So yeah, I mean, doing the 365 challenge is that was a hell of a biggie to go for.
Dude, I'm telling you, Ken, it's a very profound thing. There's no way I could put it in words for you other than, I mean, you've been on a ride essentially with us, you know? There's just no words I don't know. What it's done and what it's done for me as a musician, my brother as a musician, and being with this equipment every fucking day, learning something, being brand new into synthesis and constructing songs. And I mean, the people we've met along the way who, you know, have stayed with us. I think it's going to be bittersweet in a lot of ways. Like, you know, I'm starting to live in the moment now that we only have 70 odd something days left. I'm really living in the moment of this. And I really want to plan on what we're going to do for the last show. Like, I don't want it to be something small. I want it to be something noteworthy, something memorable, you know? So.
Well, just make it a celebration of reaching the end, really, isn't it? It's because it was, it was a big thing to take on, and so far you haven't missed one.
Right.
You know, all right, we've had some cuts short, but
you and Scotty came in and kept the channel going when we had to go watch the boy graduate. You know.
Yeah. So I mean, and so it's doing, because it essentially Systems Reality was still broadcasting that day.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, it's all very, very doable. So some sort of celebration at the end, really, more than anything else, of reaching 365, and then don't really treat it as like it's the last show, because it isn't. It's just the last show of that challenge, you know.
Right.
And then the next challenge starts from there.
Yeah.
But you've got a better idea of not doing that again.
Right.
You were.
Yeah.
You go, well, the one thing we've learned is
Well, yeah.
don't do that kind of challenge again. You know.
I mean, it was worth it. Don't get me wrong. It was something
yeah.
to say, okay, yeah, we've done it, but yeah, I probably wouldn't.
But
do
I
it
think
again.
by the time you got to show 200, 206, it was like, oh God, when will this be over?
Right. Yeah.
Whereas
I'm telling
now-
you, kid, we're still digging deep.
Yeah. Whereas now you're looking at what, 8 more weeks,
Mm-hmm.
nine more weeks, something like that.
October 21st, I believe.
It's not very long now.
No. And Jack says all day, multiple guests, time slots. That would be nice. Probe says you've brought a lot of fun to YouTube. I certainly hope, we brought something for you guys. It took everything out of us to, what did Synth Samurai dub it? The Iron Synth. Like,
Yeah.
it
Well,
just...
The thing is, if you get to 365 and the people who've taken the journey with you
Mhm.
have benefited from it, and, you, Lamar, and your lovely wife have also benefited from it,
Oh, yeah.
then that in itself is the icing on the cake for the last day.
Right.
Everybody's taken the trip, and we're all better off for it.
I tell you, though, it would be nice to have... I mean, I don't know if I want to do the 24-hour like last... But it would be nice to have multiple guests on and multiple time slots, like jams, and maybe that's the thing we do. Maybe we just pass the keys around,
Could do.
and
You could do anything. Could do anything you want.
I know this is time to start thinking about it. It's time to see how we want to celebrate.
You could
it.
make it like an open evening type thing where people who want to submit, say, a piece of music
Mhm.
can submit it in that popcorn fashion, whether it be the video or just playing the track.
Yeah.
Or you can have people come on, play something,
Right.
or whatever, and just and have it a bit of everything,
Viral Beat says eyelid song number 2.
There you go.
Oh, fuck. Where
So-
else would you experience the
Delights of Marmite.
delights of Marmite?
Yeah. I mean, if you don't like Marmite on toast, then you probably shouldn't have been born.
Yeah, it's
Essentially. I'm
it's
sorry.
shit. Can't stop selling shit.
Mate.
Okay, you can sell
No.
shit on your channel, but you're not going to sell shit here.
Marmite. Good old Marmite.
You strike me as the individual that would butter your toast and then eat your toast with the butter side up.
Yes, because I'm a normal person.
That
But
fucking
But I'd also
irks me.
larrup a load of Marmite on it. That's the
Oh,
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
If I take the time to butter toast, I'm fucking putting the butter side down on the tongue, and it irks me so bad. I don't even know why, but it irks me.
you eat your
so
toast
bad.
upside down.
I eat it butter side on the tongue. The taste buds will get the butter, not the roof of my mouth.
Oh, dear God. We should never have given America back to you. Honest to God. Turn our backs for 5 minutes and the place turns into just fucking chaos. It really does. And stop throwing our tea in the bloody fucking river. No, I get that. I do get that. I know other people that do it as well. It just, for me, see, when the butter goes on the toast, it must be, it's melting. You turn the toast over, the fucking butter falls off it. You know what I mean? But I do get what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I do get it.
Yeah.
But theoretically, when you're then chewing it and everything like that, you're getting a mixture of both together. So.
Yeah. No, and I'm not just taking a bite of butter, Roy.
You might as well skip the toast and just stick your tongue straight in the butter. Just cut out the middleman altogether.
Fuck. The Mind, yo, the Mind is in the house.
Yeah.
You remember that, Kent, where we used to, anybody new on the channel, we go into the
Yeah, Mind is in the house. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. God, so much. Like, it's so many things has evolved.
Yeah.
I don't even know why we don't even do that anymore.
I think it got to a point where we were doing that more than anything else on the show because there were so many new people coming in.
Yeah.
You know, and it was like, worn out.
Yeah, we wore it out, maybe.
But yeah, no, it's all good fun, isn't it? I mean, like, for instance, otherwise, if it wasn't for these streams, we'd never have known each other.
Right? That's true.
You know?
Yeah. Wagyu said maybe we should be buttering our toast on both sides.
Actually, he might have a point there.
You got a point, Wags. But turn that bitch upside down, like, come on, guys. Are we really going to butter it and then not even taste it? Just go tongue to the dry side?
It's like a proper American grilled cheese sandwich. Proper.
Yeah.
Where you put the cheese between the bread, but you grill the outsides of the bread, and then you put it in the oven for a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
If America has produced anything that exceeds anything else on the planet, it's snacks. Oh boy, did they do that! You certainly nailed that. I know, because we used to. Definitely, I used to do a grilled cheese sandwich. Would be cheese on the top of the toast into the grill and melt the cheese. But the way Americans do a grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh yeah, my wife.
And you butter the outside of the bread and grill it.
I'm telling you, Kent, the wife does this grilled cheese. Man, just the Costa Rican, Puerto Rican in her is. It allows you to get a weird, elaborate chemistry set in the kitchen with things, and then the taste, like. She just knows. Like, I don't even go in the kitchen because I know I can't replicate what she's going to do.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, she's telling me it's dinner time.
What's it? Yeah, it's 2:30 here now.
It's going to be a late dinner for me. I'm not going to bed anytime soon. Because my stomach's going to be like, no, you're not laying down after you just ate this shit.
See, my problem is since I had that acid reflux, I can only sleep for 4 hours and then I wake up. And then it might take 2 or 3 hours to get back to sleep again and try and get another couple of hours before getting up and going to work. And what happened, like today, I come in from the workshop and everything, and ended the pub about 4. I went to bed, fell asleep.
Good on you. Did you eat anything?
I was so tired. No, I ate when I woke up, but I was so tired. And but I still only got like 3-4 hours, and then awake again. So it's just thank God I've got audiobooks. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Yeah. And there was a point on this channel, which I need to say something else while Wagyu is still here, but we would get into fucking food a lot and just talk food and just like, why in the fuck are we doing this to ourselves? I'm always hungry. The Mind, I'm a good guy. I'm just saying I have to say that because people look at my profile on the internet and in real life, and they're like, I don't know about this guy. PSA, I'm going fine. The Mind. I remember when The Mind came in with some wild phenomenon. But Wagyu, I think the wife forgot that at night on my cell phone, you mentioned something earlier I wanted to capitalize on. At night on my cell phone, I'm Bluetooth to the JBL, and we play ambient music like at 400 and some odd hertz at night, and that goes on for about at least I want to say 9 hours. So that doesn't make me feel so bad now because I don't think she tallied that into the equation. The Mind. How did you find this channel? Who in the fuck are you? The Mind. You're starting to show up a lot, and I enjoy your comments, sir. Got some profound things to say most times. On tomorrow's show, Tone Smith will be coming on. And I think he has, he wants to talk about some music equipment or an musical endeavor he's going to be embarking on. I don't remember.
Oh, interesting.
So he's going to come on tomorrow and share that with the community. And he wants to get it out and to the community's ears. So those of you who can show up to hear what Tone Smith has to say, please do.
Indeed.
Did he say how he found his channel, Kent?
I don't.
He says a lot. Oh, he does a lot of mushrooms, and he ended up finding.
Oh, I'd be a friend of Fiona then.
We still can't find mushrooms. We still want to do our mushroom show, but I think we're just too chicken shit to ask.
Yeah. I thought she'd thrown that heroin away, but apparently she's kept it.
Well, good on Fiona.
She's not going to use it because, I mean, it's gone a bit yellow. Looks a bit. I mean, it's probably been inside that scent for 40 years. You just don't know, do you? But she wants to give it back to the guy. When he comes back, because this is yours, I think.
Oh, you're fucking serious. Yeah, he said he had no idea how he found this channel.
Well, I said, I remember Mr. Lucius pointed me in this direction.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was after watching the Sense Geekery one, you know, Ramsey, one Saturday.
Yeah, God, I remember the first day we noticed you come in too.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's that name, isn't it? I've got that sort of name people notice.
And Marelyn said, or I think we were talking about something, and Meryl said, sorry if we because somebody in the chat was saying, don't you know who? I think it was Viral Beats. Viral Beats said, Kent Spong's in your comment or in chat.
Yeah.
And I think Meryl said, because when Viral says some shit like that, that means a person is famous or has notoriety. And I think Meryl said, you know, just because, or
it's very, very interesting use of the word famous and notoriety, though.
Right? Yeah, I mean, Meryl says something that I laughed at. She was like, we don't do something with people famous, or we don't acknowledge, or I don't know what it was. And, then she said, sorry for our language if you hear us say certain things. And you responded with,
no, wrong person. It wasn't Kent.
It wasn't Kent?
Oh,
okay. Because I know for a fact when you were in the next day, I know this for a fact. I know you know this too, Kent.
Yeah.
I was like, hello, everyone. I'm Kent Spong. And Lamar would say, and I'm Luke Stark. And in today's news, and that's when it really fucking went haywire.
Well, I tell you what always used to make me laugh. Like, for instance, if I submitted a track and Meryl up there, she goes, right, and first up is a track from Kent Spong. That always goes bong. Like that. And they go, wait a minute, why am I always first?
Oh shit. We used to do those skits, those fucking newscasters. And then you would come in and like, take it away, whoever you were. While meanwhile, Karen's right, you would say shit like, meanwhile, Karen's riding the fucking donkey down the road there.
Yeah. Karen, get off that donkey.
Yeah, they're
God damn it. It's not enjoying it and you're heavy.
my God, that shit. I was like, well, we didn't run them off. And then it wasn't until I seen the pub, and I was like,
You go, okay. No, nothing's make this guy run off crying.
Yeah, this guy's fucking broken. I was like, I don't even know how you get away saying that shit.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Ed Winchester. I remember that one, Wakes. Yeah. Oh, brilliant stuff.
My God.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, thank you to everyone who showed up tonight. It means a lot. We went through a lot today and yesterday. I think I was in the pub when I got the bad news, and I'll tell you later, Kent. But I was in the pub when I got the bad news, and I think I had just said what's up to Wagyu, and I was like, I gotta go. I just got some horrible news. And
on the other side of that coin, I got a message from Lamar saying, thank you, you really saved my shit today in Discord.
Oh.
And I went, I'm glad I was helpful, but I have no idea what you're referring to.
It was when you and Tone Smith we were all talking about anger issues and depression and that was only like a few short days ago. And the comments you and Tone had, it really resonated with him with the things he's going through in life. So
I see.
Yeah, he told me about that. And
this is the thing, you never know what somebody's going through, do you? You can never know.
Yeah. Likewise, the mind. It's nice to see you in here. I'm glad you found a little home here with us. And as you know, we cover all topics. We're not just music. None of these people are just music. So
yeah. Music is just part of us.
Right. Thanks again, Harmonic Sonics, for coming in. Harmonic Sonics has been with us for a long ass time too. Shit. Well, let's say we play 5 minutes out, Kent, and I go and have some dinner. Yeah.
All right, darling.
Thanks again to This World Needs a Hero. I'm a huge fan of you, sir. Trader to the Living, all of you guys. I'll never not lurk or watch your content. I can't get to it all the time. I'm just one man, but huge fans of everyone in this comment section.
Make it less than 5 minutes because Meryl's saying dinner tastes great.
Oh shit, okay.
I think we might have certain products served already.
Let's do a couple of minutes before we go.
Yeah. Do a quick one.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.